Myself Shumana Hida. I was a PCMB student in class 12th. I attempted JEE Main and cleared it with 96.8 percentile and an All India rank of 1111. I attempted JEE Advanced this year and also qualified and also eligible for IIT counseling this year. I attempted CVT and through that I was qualified for Indian Agriculture Research Institute, New Delhi. I also attempted AIMS BSc Nursing this year and I would get a BSc Nursing course in AIMS New Delhi if I did the counseling. And as a result of all of this competitive exam, which was to get to my dream college and my dream exam clearing, that is NEET UG 2023, I cleared it with successfully and got a seat in Arjikar Medical College, Kolkata, one of the reputed college in Kolkata, and currently I'm a student of first year there. So, as a student who have participated both in JOSA and MCC counseling, so today I'm here to give an overview of both of the counseling and how is the procedure is done, how which is easy and which is the toughest part, and share a little bit of my own experience to my juniors, which may be helpful for them. So, stay with me. Okay. First, come to the JOSA counseling. So, JOSA counseling is really comfy and easy for students to process. For JOSA, you just have to first register. You have done the registration, which is very common. Then you have to fill the choices, which colleges you want to go or which branches. There is multiple choice, like 300 or something like choice. Then you have to log the choice. But it is optional. Even if you save your choices, it will automatically get logged. After that, you have to wait for the result, and on the result day, you will get a seat allotted or you will not get a seat allotted. Okay, so in my case, I was allotted a seat in round on. After that, there is some steps that you have to complete. You have to upload some of your documents online, and you have to also pay a security amount of 20,000 there. After you have done your payment, then you have options of three, that is float, slide or freeze. Freeze means you have locked the seat, like you are not going to participate in any further rounds. You are getting your dream branches, you are getting your dream colleges. And slide or float means you have not gotten your dream branches, or you have gotten your dream college but not your dream branch, so you will just slide and float, but sitting around your home. You just have to keep tracking of time and their website when is the schedule come in or not, and just that there is like round 7 or round 8 some of times, so you just have to sit around and you just keep clicking on the choice filling, and you do not have to choice filling also. That choice filling, it happens only one time. After that, you just have to float, slide and freeze. That is the one step you have to do sitting around your home. And after that, when your all the rounds are complete, you have to get, there will be a notice of like physically reporting to your colleges, like then you have to physically appear for the class and you have to get admission there. So that is all in JOSA counseling. As you all might be realizing for till now that I have a sore throat. Actually, my health is not well today, but still I'm making this on because I love this. I love making videos. Now come to the MCC. Like I really need to sit with something to eat there because it's really complex process. So for let's start with round on. It's very simple to JOSA. You have to register and then you have to choice fill and you have to choice lock. Then you'll get a seat allotted. Now let's come to the admission part. If you have to take the admission or you have to take the round on college, you have to physically report to the college. That is really difficult as a country like India. because if I have participated in round one of MCC counseling, if I got a seat allotted in South, like I live in West Bengal, so if I got a seat allotted in Tamil Nadu, Chennai, and for the reporting time, you have to, like, 3 or 4 days is given to you to report, which is like literally at that time it is really impossible for us to go there and physically report there, let alone different estates. Let's come to our own estate, like as a West Bengal and as a resident of North 24 Porganas. If I got a seat allotted in North Bengal Medical College, I have to travel for 8 hours to reach there, to physically report there. After my admission is completed there, for round 2 I have to put, if I have put in the upgradation, for upgradation, and if I got upgrade and get a college in Kolkata, what happens then? I then again go to that North Bengal college, like 8 hour journey, got there, taken my documents, and I have to again come to from 8 hour journey to Kolkata and report to the my allotted college, which sounds really really tough, because we just got 2 or 3 days time, 2 or 3 days of time. And what makes it more harder is that the all India counseling and the state counseling happens differently. NMC have been proposing the common counseling procedure for next year, but this did not happen this year. So that makes it so difficult, because the students who are participating all India counseling in the hope of getting an AIMS college, and also participating in state colleges, state counseling, because if they did not get AIMS, they will get a good rank college in our state. What happens was, this year I will probably share the schedule of all state and all India counseling this year. It was so merging with each other that uh, what happens was, there was literally not at all time to, you did not get enough time to participate in both of the counseling. Let me tell you a story of what happens was, like MCC suddenly published a notice of withdrawing the seat, because state counseling result have been published, and there was many students who will get to like to withdraw their seat where they get admission through the all India counseling, because they have got a good college in a state, because they have state quota there. When I get to the took admission in Arjikar Medical College, Kolkata, so they have like noticed that Saturday and Sunday will also they will work there. There was a 24-hour or 48-hour notice of for retrieving their seat. So now imagine who is in their home and they get a seat in Chhattisgarh or Rajasthan. Then they have seat in all India counseling from West Bengal. They got there and they took admission, because if you did not get admission, your seat will be given to somebody else. So what happens was, then he had to come to the West Bengal. So what happens was, when I was in Arjikar, somebody came, but the time was like 3 p.m. deadline. He came later than that. So they did not, he was not allowed to resign his seat from all India. So it is really sad, and part is that everything is offline there, which makes it lot harder for us to reach everywhere. And there is a many good students who just go to their nearest college, because it is easier for them. It's really tough when you think about it. Now let's come to the round 2. Round 1 is over, and those who have like took admission and did not put willingness to participate in further rounds are really lucky, because they are really out of this counseling process, which is really complex to think about. Then if somebody put have upgradation, and there was someone who might have stopped at document verification. Oh, I forgot to mention, in a state counseling, how it happens, we have to go for document verification on time, which is offline. After the document verification is complete, then you are eligible for choice filling. Okay, and then you have to again document verification in your allotted colleges. So there is a 2 round of document verification here, which is It might sound not very, it might sound easy, but it is not, because document verification happens in Kolkata, 5 Kolkata colleges, and I live in North 24 Parganas, which is like 2 or 2:30 hour distance from here. And for this year, actually, WBMCC did a good job of taking North Bengal Medical College into considering for document verification, which makes it easier for them not doing that 8 hour travel for document verification here. So after that, you choice field and you participate in round one. You also got a seat in round one and admitted and put it for upgradation. Now, if by any chance you get upgradation, in round two, you have to go to that college, took your documents back, and then you have to report in your allotted colleges in round two. In that medium, when that state counseling is going to happen, there will be held in MCC second round of counseling. You have to, if you have participated in both All India and state, so if you participated MCC second round and you get a seat there, you also have to take on 24 or like a 2 days time or 1 day time, I don't know, because MCC does not doesn't every year MCC left us speechless in regarding of this matter. After that, you have to go to that college and uh, actually resign your seat from state quota, and then have to go All India, and then there you have to take admission. So this all happens, and this year also there is not a mob up but a round three. For that, you have to go through multiple this round three also, if you have put your upgradation process after round two also. So everything apart from this, what problem I have with MCC is that why is everything offline? Because the distance problem is a huge problem, and moreover, what students, whichever students from India are attempting for NEET exam, most of them belongs to middle class or very poor family. So it's also costly for them to travel that distance, even if their children have excellent result. It is impossible for them to afford that cost and report to the allotted colleges. And also the document problem, if they by any chance forget any of the documents, it is impossible for them to get the state then, because they can't come to the home and take the documents and then again come back to the college, which makes it lot harder. The travel consistency, because India is a really populated country, like one of the, we have also beat China in that case, but the travel congestion, because everywhere the flight tickets are booked everywhere, and no, not everybody can afford a car travel to that distance. So I thought everything, if it makes it a little bit like the next year the NMC is proposing common counseling, which is a plus point for obviously, but please, I request that keep the online admission available. We will report a document verification. For the document verification 2K cost, take like just a 20K amount or something, but please keep this off online, which will make it a lot easier for us and also for them also. So above all, after listening all this complex matter, some of them might think it is really, and they really fear the counseling process. But as you have worked really hard to get for a good college, so you do not need to fear anything, because when you get to the field and when you actually going through the process, from my experience, I'm telling you that it is not that hard. Like, my document verification happened at Medical College Kolkata, and I start my journey at 6:30 from my home, and I reached my home at 12:30 or something, like 12:30 a.m. uh, so okay, so that was document verification part, and the admission day was same almost, but 9 p.m. I reached home. So it is that state counseling, it is still acceptable, but when the counseling is happening throughout all India, but all in when it comes to all India, there is no document verification. That is a benefit too, but can they, if they merge the document verification procedure of both state and all India, it would be a really happy decision for us, because that would make a lot of things easier. So if as the competitive exam is already so hard, and so many students, like everybody will say, there is a meme like NEET exam is not that hard, JEE advanced or JEE main, but no, my dear, because at that kind of JEE advanced or JEE main, there is a lot of seat compared to the aspirants, but not in the case of NEET, because there is a lot less seat compared to the aspirants attempting NEET exam. So that makes it more harder, and that counseling process is adding fuel to the fire. So if it makes a little bit easier and little bit healthier for us, so it would be a really pleasure. So that's all for today. Done. Bye bye, see you soon.